This is project 4, video number 3, the one in which I do the documentation and the finishing touches. So I got the function up. Let's go ahead and say what it does. Percent xprod calculates the cross product vector A crossed into vector B. It's by Jeffrey Schnick. And the input variables AX, X component of vector A. Then I think the next couple of lines are going to be very similar to that, so I'll copy and paste and try. Then edit Y and Y, then Z and Z. Then try the whole thing. Control C, Control V, put a capital B there. Oops, not there. Here. Capital B, capital B, capital B, capital B, capital B, capital B. And I guess I should tab over there. And there are no output variables. So xprod returns nothing, just prints stuff to the screen. And prints the result to the screen. Let's call it that. So I think I've actually got it. Control S. Let's look at the requirements here again. So I write a MATLAB function which calculates cross product to vectors outputs for its uniform. Complete equation which reads that. Let's try running it. Xprod of 46, 99, minus 400, I think I'll put those same 3 arguments again. So we got a vector crossed into itself. That should actually give 0. So seems to be reading what it's supposed to. And then again, and sure enough we do get 0, so still seems to be working, and I think it's in the exact format that they said up here. Now I guess I put C on the next line, but that could have just been the way that's being formatted there, so I don't think that matters. It does with mine. I hardly have any room, so I think I will force that to display on the next line. Be consistent with what was written on there. So equals, I think I'll take all this stuff. Oh no, the equals was part of that. So I'll take that continuation line off. I'll put a close bracket to end the array and close parentheses to end the function, and then a semicolon, so it won't print anything extra. I don't think it will anyway. And then I'll put another display in here, disp, and then open, open, go to the end, and I think that might just do it. We'll see. Control S, go to MATLAB, run it. Oh, it didn't like that at all because I spelled disp wrong. Let's try fixing the spelling and see if that helps matters. It's got to help. Let's see if it makes everything perfect though. Disp. Oops. Didn't need to hit the enter key there. So Control S. Try running it again. Now it's working just fine, and now it really is just the way they said. So I got the cross product on one line equals, and then the result of the cross product on the next line. Okay. I'm reading this to make sure I got it. Function takes 6 arguments. First 3 being this count component is the first vector. Second, the second. Returns nothing, but it should. Looks like I'm misspelling in there. That should be SOULD. Print the aforementioned equation to the screen. Use the function disp to print the equation to the screen. Doesn't leave me any options there, but fortunately I chose to use disp anyway. You will want to use the function num2string in conjunction with disp to print values to the screen, and I did use that. Three in each. Well, 3 for once each time I wanted to print a number, so I did it 9 times, I think. So I used it a lot. What else we got? Okay, so I did that. Now let's go through the checklist. Pencil and paper part. Algebraic solution. Not much to that, but I do remember doing that, and an outline of the steps. I remember including that. As for the program part, reasonable attempt. Surely I got that. Works properly. Does what it's supposed to do, and it prints nothing to the command window. I should say nothing extra to the command window in this case, because I'm required to display. So I think we have to accept that. Maybe I'll add a correction to this, but there's where I typed it in, and then it prints exactly what it's supposed to print and nothing more. So I should say print nothing to the command window except what you're expressly told you have to print to the command window, and we got that covered. Alright. 1 point for documentation. Your name. I remember putting my name in there. Yep, there it is. You know, I didn't do the attribution. Thought I was going to have to resort to looking something up, but turned out the last attempt before I decided I was going to look it up, it worked. So your attribution should not just be a copy of mine. Make sure yours is accurate for whatever it was the case. And then I want to get back to the document, the handout for it. Comment stating what it does. Name, okay. If it takes arguments, comments stating what each argument is, I got that for the case of function that returns one or more values. It doesn't, but I did say something, like it takes none. Not sure that I got everything in the window that you can see, but I was reading it so you could hear it. And you got to provide attribution. Alright, that sounds good. Oh, and if your attribution set is identical to mine, then it doesn't work for you. You don't get credit for the documentation part. So make sure it's different. Alright, I think I got it. It's grayed out, so I have saved it. I think I'll run it one more time. And it does nothing but, let's make sure it's only printing it once. Yeah, it prints out only what it's supposed to the screen. So that's a wrap for Project 4, video number 3.